think a tornado almost.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is session 79, or 77.2, I guess, I don't know. Anyways, is it 3? 7, well,
7.3.
Yeah. Alright, let's play some games.
Yeah.
Previously, on the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party was informed by their new night security, Leandri, that a group of what seemed to be assassins were watching their home. In response... got loud.
In response, the music got loud.
In response, the party attempted to distract and then apprehend one of these individuals. Unfortunately, the party was unsuccessful, and the assassins slipped away into the night. Apprehensive about leaving while this situation was unresolved, the party decided to leave additional money with Sine and rely on his and Leandre's expertise in assessing the situation and taking suitable precautions. Then, after a few errands were taken care of, the party headed towards the yawning portal with the intention of making their way back down to the 6th level of the dungeon. On the way, they... What?
Make my way.
On the way, they witnessed the City Watch arresting Imic Froon and were able to breathe a sigh of relief as one potential danger was seemingly put to bed. At the portal, they were greeted by Volothamp, who inquired about their progress finding the lost throne of the Coronal. Fortunately, he was unperturbed by the party's lack of progress on that front. Moving on from here, the party headed down to the Arcane Chamber, and from there they entered a portal to the Lost Levels. Within, they were once again chased by Shadow, with Ashes being targeted this time. Bones was able to shield Ashes somehow, and the shadow twisted in on itself, becoming light and filling the lichen with energy. Afterwards, the party arrived at their destination, and they made their way back to the nave of the Heart of the Mountain, where they met with Skella. The Half-Dwargar complained to the party for making her life difficult, and put on a big show of being punitive towards the party. It became suddenly clear that Skella led by a tenuous thread, and that the party's actions had come close to jeopardizing that. Skella quietly urged the party to make haste and avoid confrontational scenarios in the future.
Kill them all.
The party headed westward, then south, past where they had originally arrived the first time they had visited this level of the dungeon. Here they found a room full of ruined armor and weapons, as well as a destroyed sarcophagus. Unwilling to believe that this simple chamber was the tomb of Malaire, the party investigated further and discovered a hidden chamber to the south. Within, they found gleaming golden crystal busts of dwarves and axes guarding an incredibly beautiful obsidian sarcophagus. But Ezrah could tell that the busts were magical, and the party suspected a trap. On edge, Bones closely scrutinized the sarcophagus, and realized that the individual carved into its surface wasn't the same one he had seen on the King's Walk. Taking this, the party investigated further and found yet another hidden way southward. This led them through a dark, cobwebbed hall, a pit trap, and yet another secret door. Here, though, the party found something truly unique, though not quite what they sought. 4 statues of dwarven gods, ones that they had found earlier on the same level, were replicated here, but with such mastery as to make the previous ones pale in comparison. A tapestry on the southern wall showed Malaire, the dwarven king, fighting a purple worm. Then a voice spoke into Matashtai's mind, a voice claiming to be a remnant piece of the god Marthamor. Matashtai didn't believe the voice, and shortly enough the creature revealed that it was not what it had said it was. It was trapped in the statue of the god. But it knew that the party wanted to find Malair's tomb, and it knew how to get in. So it sought to make a deal with the party, which didn't quite work out. And the party, unwilling to agree to the creature's terms, and unwilling to believe that that was the only way to get what they sought, left, heading back out through the secret rooms and into the original chamber filled with ruined armor. And that is where we find our party as we kind of like fade back in. They've just sealed the door behind them. And now stand in this room on the lost level of Undermountain. What do you guys want to do?
What's our plan? Do we have a plan?
We do not.
I mean, our
We
plan
have
was to get out of
zero
that room,
plans.
so we could make a plan. I do not trust whatever this thing is, and would
Yeah.
rather we attempt to avoid releasing some unknown horror onto the world. I think we should look around, see if there is another way physically, and if there is, great, cool. We potentially use that and leave whatever that is where that is. If there isn't, then we need to plan
have
how we handle that.
I have a feeling that if we decide to go along with this thing, the second it's free, it's going to say, "See you, suckers," and disappear off into the ether.
Yeah, it's saying it will tell us how to get in if we free it. Once we free it, we've done our part, but it's not beholden to our agreement.
Granite Skella did say that there's some sort of magic in the area with that whole blood oath she made me take. Maybe we can make the whatever the thing take an oath.
I mean, this is a great thing to discuss if we don't find an alternative.
Right.
If we need to
So-
work with this entity, we need to plan accordingly. But I don't necessarily believe that's... I'm hoping that's not our only option.
Well, let's get on with it then.
If memory serves, there's the path to the northeast, and there's one going to the southeast.
Okay, so for clarification, your intentions now are just to explore.
Exploring.
Trying
Okay.
to find some other.
So then, if that's the case, yeah, we can all reference our handy-dandy player maps,
Not,
and you can see there is a pathway unexplored both to the north, northeast, and then south, southeast.
do you guys just want to close the loop real quick?
I mean, the north one's right there, and in theory, it either goes into the heart of the mountain or ends pretty quickly. Why not just scratch that off while we're here?
You got it, boss.
All right. Okay. We go. Oh, look, a giant pit.
Okay, so the party is traveling to the north. All right. So Bones leading the way, the party begins to travel northward, and you find, as you begin to walk into this area, you walk further and further down this hallway. Bones, you're the one to kind of feel it first, but you feel this just sudden calm wash over you.
That's not unnerving at all.
It actually doesn't feel unnerving.
And yet I am unnerved.
Sure, fair enough, right? That's perfectly fine. But it actually does just feel calming here, almost welcoming. You do pass by an open pit. You can you can very easily see over the edge of it. It's about 20 feet down, and you can see on the edges of it there are these kind of like rusted springs at the corner that look like they would attach to something, but whatever that something is gone. And then you come into...
like the doors to the trap door are just gone? Okay.
And then you come into this corner. You can see before you this kind of large open room, and it's empty. Aside from dust and this kind of oddly pervasive serenity, there's nothing here.
All right, well, that's real weird.
Is anybody trained in insight?
I am.
Isn't that math like literal specialty? Also, I am as well.
Okay. Both of
I
you...
am too.
Hey, you guys overloaded on insight.
Yeah.
And underloaded on investigation.
So anyone who has insight can roll a check.
Definitely under on animal handling. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Whoa, look at this hole. It's so deep.
Damn it, that is a big hole, yo.
Yeah,
That's a
man,
nice
look
hole.
at that hole just there. Down
Okay.
there.
Wow, Ashes, you are really not clicking so far.
Hole.
So Matashtai, you roll with advantage. Ezra, do you roll with advantage?
No.
Okay. So Matashtai and Bones, you both get this kind of like this sudden realization. This isn't the first time you felt something similar in Undermountain. This is one of those kind of like seemingly safer places. Or at least that's what you have identified them as before.
It's like a nap place.
There are some places
nap
within
place.
Undermountain that have this almost kind of like serenity or calm to them that seem to be almost like not necessarily like utterly safe, but when you're here, it's hard to bad emotions necessarily.
It reminds me, like, in the Resident Evil franchise, you always know you're in a safe room because they play the safe room theme.
Mm.
You just walk into it, it's just like, oh, okay.
Except this is more like what the new version where Nemesis can still break into your safe rooms. So like shit could still come at you potentially here, but it is a safer space, or if you needed it.
Just that piece of shit.
All right, cool. Well, I'd like to go ahead and try and jump the pit.
Doors.
What's your jump distance?
7. I don't know.
Mine's. I can almost jump like long jump 40 feet. I think it was 35.
Well, Ashes can easily clear it then.
Here I go. Hup. Oh.
Splats on the
Strength-
wall
up
on the
to
other
your
side.
strength score. So 10. I can jump 10 if I run 10 feet.
you're
beforehand.
good then. So yeah, you have to back up and get like a little bit of a running jump, but you're basically just able to catch the lip without issue.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ashes and Bones go ahead and jump across the pit. Matashtai, Ezra?
I'll walk on the wall.
You just
Right.
up the side and across.
Poor Ezra.
And then Ezra is just while being on the other side, a wall shoots up out of the pit, and Ezra is blocked off from everyone else, and 15 liches appear in order to deal with Ezra exclusively.
That's a lot of liches. Holy shit.
15
dude.
disintegration rays.
Bro,
Are you gonna be a lich
I
too?
incurred the DM's wrath here when
One
he said
lich is a lot of
15
glitches.
Dang,
I
see,
send
you
over
have some
the
lychee, bro.
I send over the rope of climbing to Ezra. I
Oh,
tell
okay,
him to
okay,
tie
okay.
around his waist.
So the rope goes snaking across over to Ezra. Now it's not
And I
gonna.
just kind of I casually pull him, just a
Come on.
little bit.
It's just like,
Come on.
come on, buddy, come on.
Okay.
I'll catch you.
All right. So what's the
All right,
plan?
now we handcuff him to ashes.
Wow.
No.
So Ezra's gonna
I
jump,
believe you have
and
miracles.
you're gonna assist him with the rope, like with a yoink or something like that. Is that the plan?
Yeah, we yoink him.
Oh yeah, I was assuming we'd let him jump and then, pull
If he
if things got
fails, you
bad.
just pull him up,
Yeah.
that type of thing. Gotcha. All right, that's fair. Ezra, go ahead and make an athletics check. I mean, assuming you don't have the jump distance. I don't know if you do or not. Wee. So Ezra jumps and does not succeed. Ezra falls, and you were able. It's a 20-foot drop. You were able to catch him well before he hits that, but his momentum is basically going to woof him into the wall, right?
Okay.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the side of the wall, Ezra.
Ow.
And you're like,
We
oh, it
pull him up.
bruises my frail flesh, But then
It goes
it's pretty
unconscious.
easy for your party to pull you
Your
up from
spectacles
there
snap
to
in
the other
half.
side.
No. Fuck up.
Alrighty. Okay, so you're now in this hallway. Almost as soon as you kind of like get over to this hallway, by the way, that feeling of serenity, that calm, gone. Right? You're now just back to normal in this smooth hall, the smooth tunnel. With there's stone bricks that make up the spacing of these places, the architecture here. Every like 10 or 12 feet or so. So they're very like long slabs of stone that you can fit together. So you have a way going west and then south, and then you have a way going east and then south. Where would you like to go?
We go
East.
left. We go west. My B. That was a joke.
Wait. Okay. All right, so you go east. Okay. You round the corner, and immediately upon rounding the corner, you see the hall makes a weird crook and then kind of turns more southward. But you see there is a door that lets in to something right back the way you came.
Damn, I love doors. What kind of door is it? Is it space door?
It is very typical of the stone doors that you've seen before. This one has the same kind of like little almost diamond symbol that most of the doors that you saw to the north were engraved with.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's dwarf door.
Dwarf door, yeah.
Okay. I whip it open.
He whips it open.
Stand at the ready.
All right, the door whips
My
open.
nay-nay.
He whips and he nay-nays. All right. So,
Does
on the
anything
other
come at me
side of
immediately?
this door,
ready to
baby, in the middle of this room rests a large granite block, 8 feet long, 3 feet wide, 2 feet tall. And sitting in dusty niches along the walls are, you can see, dozens and dozens of limestone urns
Damn. That's
that
death the thing they killed Aslan on.
that look like they have like a little plug of wax on them.
Not the Jesus allegory lion.
Ride me!
I
I
go
was
up in
there
here.
when it was written, witch.
There is, as you
That's
step
actually
in,
a
right,
really
there's this
cool
kind of
line.
like
I love that.
stench of just kind of like must and
Hmm.
this just staleness to the entirety of the
Stank.
place.
Okay, cool. So, all right, we We found the crypt. All right, we did it, boys.
There's also a door to the
Check.
southwest.
We'll let her know it's across a pit.
Well, I'm assuming we keep going south and we're gonna find a
Nope.
better.
Across a pit.
But
Okay.
do you know how many Duragar will probably lose their lives not making the jump over the pit?
Probably not enough to fill the crypt.
That's possible.
All right, well, if it's just a crypt, I'm not interested in crypt things. I whip this one open too.
Okay.
With reckless disregard.
Reckless disregard. You whip this door open,
It's the
and you
one
see a
door that's
hallway
trapped.
winding west, and also a northern hall, and then south.
I found the hallway. This is where
You-
it connects.
You found the
I
hallway.
am a master
Yeah.
explorer.
Where
Alright,
would you like
I
to
shut-
go now?
I shut this door. I leave.
Oh, you shut it? Okay. It's so rare when you guys shut doors. Wait.
I already left.
Oh, okay, never mind. Matt went back the other way. I was confused on where people were going. All
I
right,
was
so
confused as well.
you begin to head down this this slanting hall, and you find yourself at a intersection.
Damn, I love intersections. Choices are the best.
The hall continues westward, right? But it also goes south and east. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
We love going south and east.
Do you? Okay, well, Bones heads south and east.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Beast.
So, as you head into this area, you find yourself entering into a huge chamber.
World of pain.
Huge
Sorry.
chamber.
Huge chamber.
Huge.
A huge chamber. All right. As soon as you approach, right, like right about where Bones and Matashtai are, right, you begin to hear this.
Oh, yo, they're cheering. All right, I'm
The
down.
sounds of a crowd cheering, almost kind of like in the distance, but it's just constant. It's continuous. It does not stop. Before you see arrayed in this huge room, right? There are, to the north, alcoved on the north side of the room, are 4 identical statues, each one bearing the likeness of a about 10-foot tall, regal-looking dwarf with a stern visage. A dwarf that you, at this point, can kind of identify on sight. To the south, on this wall, there's a tapestry that depicts an arena with 4 entrances, a dwarf standing at each of the entrances. And in the center of the arena stands that regal dwarven figure fighting against this huge creature with a shell.
Okay.
Dragon turtle.
Dragon turtle.
You think it's a dragon turtle?
That is the largest creature I can think of that has a shell.
I mean, that's true. It's a massive creature, a dragon turtle is, but is that what this creature is?
I don't
It
know.
doesn't look
Because
like a
everything
massive
looks bigger
turtle.
to a dwarf.
Is it massive like
Is it just
in
a normal
proxy to
turtle?
a tiny
though?
dwarf?
No, I mean, it looks pretty big compared to even what maybe a, it looks big compared to more than just a dwarf. It just doesn't look turtle-ish. It looks more like,
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy. Is he not turtle enough for the Turtle Club?
It looks more like
we don't
a
know.
rhinoceros without the horns and with a carapace.
No, so it looks fleshy.
Bullet?
Is that what a
All right.
bullet looks like? A rhinoceros without a horn?
And then you see,
I
you
always
also
thought
see,
bullets look more like trappage.
you also see there are 4 exits to this room. 4 exits.
I've always
to the
imagined
chamber.
Does
bullets
the
like
room
squigs
in the
from Warhammer.
tapestry look similar to the room we're in?
Not necessarily. It's not really. So the room in the tapestry, it's not a room; it's an arena.
Oh,
Um,
right.
well, I mean, I guess that's still a room. It's just
Right. Well, I mean, like outdoors kind of arena.
Well, no, it's underground. It's like in an immense cave. So it doesn't bear a striking resemblance past the fact that there are 4 exits on the tapestry, and there's 4 exits here.
A statue. Do you
I'm gonna-
talk?
I'm gonna tap the statues. Are they hollow?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Do these statues talk?
Get no response from the statue. And Matashtai begins to tung tung tung. It does seem hollow-ish.
Can't check the next one. Is it also hollow?
Tong tong tong. Sounds about right, yeah. Same.
It's a mimic. You were caught.
Same.
Okay. Are they made of metal or are they made of?
They seem to be made of a stone.
All right then, whatever. Sounds good. I leave.
I lift the tapestry. Is there anything behind it?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's keep looking.
Oh look, it's an empty hallway. I'll wait here.
Okay. Open up. Okay.
Okay,
where
okay,
we
we
going?
can move.
No.
Oh, we can't move. Okay, stop. I don't know. I'm pretty partial to south and east, but this south and west has kind of piqued my interest.
Wow.
I feel like we gotta be
you
getting
know
close to
standards.
where
For
we, like.
for whatever reason, the hair on the back of his neck or just slight happenstance, for a brief moment, Ezra hears this slight whistle and just kind of tilts and turns and sees the flash of a immense greatsword swing past his head.
What?
What?
Damn, somebody
Oh, boy.
rolled real
And
bad
then
on
suddenly
stealth,
sees standing behind him
Oh boy.
Halaster Blackcloak in multi-eyed robes, and immediately after he dodges the first blow, a second one comes in, and it is horrible. What the fuck? You have like the craziest luck in the world, Jake. You absolutely do. It rolled a 12 and a 13 to hit you with the initial hit, right? All right. Anyways, moving on.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so and then you like you're startled and you kind of like step back and the thing swings again and you're just out of reach. And let's see if he confirms. No, he's fine. It just like cuts past you as you kind of like step back, just kind of like slipping the blow, and it chings off the wall. And I need everyone to select their tokens and roll for initiative.
Selecting a token. Rolling initiative.
Well, it needs to get the
Fucking
I go second to last.
insane.
kill all humans. Did he like crit fail a stealth or something? How did that happen?
Huh? No, he just
How did he get?
he
How did he
rolled.
get found?
Huh?
How did he get
Trying
found?
to kill Ezra.
He attacked.
Oh, he missed his first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
At
he rolled a
advantage?
12 and a 13
Holy shit, that's
and
hilarious.
Ezra has 14 AC. Yeah, just
Wow.
Ezra has the best luck ever right now.
There's a first time for everything, Jeremy. I will embrace it.
Right?
I don't want to pick this bro up.
He's been following us since we fought those other ones.
Damn, you think so?
Okay. So
And this looks like Halaster.
yep, looks like Halaster.
Oh, joy.
He's not happy with you. You've rejected his advances for far too long.
Yeah, this really is on you.
Too bad it
actually.
says Gray Slod on the initiative tracker.
Bones. Yeah, I mean,
That block
you
for
guys already
inaugural.
basically identified. You said say when we fought the other ones, so I'm feeling like the jig was already up to begin with. But yeah, it looks like House.
Well,
So
I
wait,
said
hold
that
on,
because
hold
I
on.
saw Gray Slod.
Oh
The other ones
Well.
look like Halaster too.
no, they didn't look like Halaster.
Oh,
I don't
I
know-
didn't see it with
oh.
the great sword.
You guys don't normally
Oh,
see
damn,
the
20.
name of a thing on the turn order, do
No,
you?
you have to turn it off in there.
Not on the
No,
turn
yeah.
order. We see it in the
No.
initiative.
We see it in
When
chat.
Yeah, when you roll initiative, we see it.
It's something in the NPC settings you have to turn off because they automatically have it turned on for some dumb reason.
And your attack.
I was up here.
not
5,
necessarily
10,
just your
15,
initiative.
20, 25, 30. I just stay
just
here.
broke that.
I whip dags.
We'll get sharpshoot that bitch.
Oh, that is sharpshoot plus 5. I was like, that seems a little high. Okay, normal.
Zoom
in. What's fine?
Yeah,
28.
that's it.
Snake attack.
Snake attack.
You totally could have sharp shot that.
Probably.
Hindsight.
Sharpshoot offhand. Normal.
Okay.
17.
That is not a hit. So
Really?
the first one
17? Oh,
takes
shit.
takes Halaster in the shoulder, and he kind of like cackles madly at you, right? The second one, he actually catches the dagger out of the air with his greatsword.
Damn, he's a god, dude. Turnover.
Turnover. All right. It looks at you, and it says, "Ah, tasty, tasty treats." And
Oh, God.
he swings.
Want some tasty treats.
Goodbye, Ezra.
Duel.
I don't think he'll die in one round.
I
think
say
he'll
that.
die in half a round.
Yeah.
1/4 round.
Fine.
Looks like that now.
1/6 of a round.
And then he goes,
Oh, what? He dropped his little disguisey thing?
swing it up. Yeah, as he screamed
Yeah.
that, it dropped. So 24.
Yeah, no, that hits.
All right. So Ezra is trying to fend this creature off, takes a slash across the chest. Another blow comes back around. He basically like does the on your chest, like big X on your fucking chest.
Cross strike.
And then you see his lower jaw distend, and he does the kind of like the thing and lunges forward, tries to bite on you.
Ezra, no!
That's a miss. You're able to
God,
dodge out of the way this time.
You're okay. I didn't mean it.
And Ashes, you can't see what's happening, but you hear what's happening. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stomping around the edge. Pardon me, excuse me. 45 feet, perfectly.
Nice.
And I take the maul that I already have out. It's a big swing.
Ezra, do you have a physical weapon?
I mean, I've got my staff
Let's go staff, bro. Staff's a
with
simple
the
weapon.
little metal bird floating around.
Okay.
I
Okay.
remember that bird.
I'll take that.
This has been a thing since
I'll take it. Sure.
Dragon Heist.
He's poked many a foot with that.
He's done so much. He's so threatening in this scenario as to give you advantage.
Maybe he's just so delicious that he is
Ooh,
distracted.
also would have been
Additional 5 thunder damage. I need to fix my maul.
from. I did fail to mention that
There are more.
the wound from Bones' dagger has begun to knit close on its shoulder.
Son of a bitch.
And
18
then
damage.
Ashes mollywops the thing.
And then I mollywop one more again.
He mollywop one more again.
Left.
That's a whop of a molly. Alright, you're gonna have to tell me what the total is, my man. I ain't doing math tonight.
17
24.
plus 6 is
23.
23.
23. That's not correct. There we go. Done. Anything else for your turn?
That is in turn.
Hockey dokie. Matashtai! You are caught off guard as Ezra is attacked. Bones bounds into action. This creature then just cuts into Ezra, and you can hear your sorcerer friend just being butchered. Ashes runs past you and begins to smash into the creature, but the creature seems intent on taking out Ezra. What do you want to do?
Okay. I dash up the wall onto the ceiling and run swiftly across the ceiling,
Okay.
dropping down onto the side of the slod.
Okay.
So weeb.
Absolutely. This
Round
that
the
was
corner
was
just-
built to be weeb.
That was just for show. Like that did nothing but show off. That was literally
is
just a
nothing
yo
but
Slod, I can walk on ceilings. The Slod's like, whatever, man.
I did
You're
it
not cool.
exclusively so that I can katana strike from the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Katana.
So as I drop from the ceiling, I swing out with the breaking.
The breaking.
Probably miss with both.
That says Tom Bakiri.
I clicked the wrong one. Doesn't matter.
Good.
It's less. It's one less than that for each one.
I'd be really offended if you didn't make a breaking wave button.
Yeah, this creature is
There.
a skilled combatant
cricket.
and is able to deflect both of your blows.
Okay. I use flurry of blows.
Flurry of
I'm going to attempt to punch at him.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Not going to get a hit today, but that's okay, because with Flurry of Blows, I can use Hand of Healing on Ezra.
Ooh! Hey!
Wow!
New
oh my
skill!
God, I cannot get a break with the dice tonight.
Jake took
You
all
get
your
4.
fucking luck.
For
Jake
the
took
first
all your
time we've
fucking luck.
Done anything Can't get a break tonight.
That was 4 awful rolls.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But we get the heals now. It's so exciting. I'm excited because it means maybe he punches my monsters less.
You guys want to take a classic American
You still
road
get
trip
like
Just a little
about
less.
the same amount of punches.
Just a little less, Mitch. Just a little less. Just a micro amount less.
And like in a level, you get, monk smited as well as I heal.
I mean, you were already monk smiting me. Like it's whatever, man.
But that is the end of my turn.
All right, Ezra, you are you're massacred, and then healed a little bit.
Ow!
Just like the little X where they met. That kind of
Yeah, like just that spot.
let me look. I'll seal up that spot, and the rest we can get later.
It's fine.
You don't want
Keep it,
flaps. You don't want flaps just hanging out. So.
While you guys are talking about flaps, there's a puff of smoke as Ezra misty steps away.
Damn! Don't touch his Terry folks.
And then I'm gonna fire off a chill touch at this entity.
Yep.
A 10, I'm assuming.
It kind of ducks the spectral claw across the air above him. This thing's wily.
Jake rolled bad. My next ones are gonna be good.
Yay!
Yay!
And then I take a couple more steps back and try and get out of sight and lose aggro.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Gotcha. Then we are back to the top of the round. As we kind of like hit the top of the round,
Situations
this
happen.
thing says, it says in this kind of like very garbled comment, it says, "Don't run from me."
I'm running faster. I'm running faster.
Your turn, Bones.
Here's my turn. Okay, I will, well, I don't have any dags out. Can I retrieve a dag and also draw a dag?
No.
I'm sorry, are you Dungeon Master Jacob? Is that your name today?
I think picking up a dagger would be the same thing as drawing a dagger, so that would be the same as like, interacting with an item. Though if you're, keep in mind, if you're throwing something, it's like a piece of ammunition, and that doesn't count. It's like drawing a piece of ammunition. But it's that scenario of like, because you're just whipping it, but if you're pulling it out to like hold in your hand, it's like a full interaction. It's weird.
Whatever. I get my double-bladed scimitar out now.
Double-bladed scimitar!
Daddy wants
I kind of
something.
forgot you had that.
Oh, I still have it.
It's the best, man. I'm
It
waiting
is
until he
actually the
upgrades
best.
it.
Yeah, I'm in process. I spent 1,000 gold learning how to use it.
Right. Remember at the end of Dragon Heist when you guys just had metric shit tons of money?
Double-bladed scimitar! Double-bladed scimitar!
Double-bladed scimitar! Double-bladed scimitar! Oof.
One of those probably hit. Snake attack.
Yeah, the 20 hits.
I like how you rolled your other end first.
I mean, there's no
Technically,
requirements.
I clicked them in the correct order, but I don't know, dude. It just did what it was gonna do. I'm
Roll
pretty sure I
20 took a
clicked
second to
sneak
catch
attack.
up.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that was legitimately 10, 15
Nice.
seconds.
All right. Okay.
Turn over.
So
Also, sometimes I like to think that that's just 2 blades on the same end.
It's the end, but it's also the other end. It's not a double-bladed
it's
scimitar.
shaped like
It's a bident.
Yeah,
A Biden.
it's a Biden sword.
Hey!
Oh fuck. Okay. So you engage this slod. Is now surrounded by Matashtai, ashes, and bones, harried from all sides. You see some of the wounds across its body begin to knit close.
Okay.
And it doesn't know any better. It says, "Too many, and and you see this little bead of red pop above its fingers, and it just goes woof, down at the ground below it, and there's just this Ezra. You suddenly hear this go, and flames just.
And we're all dead.
Strategy, dude. I love this.
The
They just
slot
come,
walks around
like,
the corner,
flitting
smoking,
past you. Yeah.
stalking at Ezra.
Basically,
Hold
because
on.
they're like, yeah, you're out of the range, Ezra. So
Failed.
all right, yeah, I need a
Maybe failed. I don't know.
dexterity saving throw.
Succeeded.
DC is low. It's only
What? The rogue
it's
succeeded?
only 14.
Oh, okay.
So they take no damage.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, because
It
and that's what I was
actually
saying. It doesn't know any better because it doesn't know what the fuck it's up against. So
and Ashes
Actually,
takes
all-
fire.
Yeah.
Matashtai and
I create a wall
Bones.
of water with the breaking wave.
Ooh, that's
18
cool.
damage.
I like that. That
I'm a cat.
nice.
I'm a cat.
I'm a cat. Yeah. So in reality, Bones actually took all the damage and died, but then he was just like, "I'm a cat." Life.
Yeah.
So
He does the cat thing where he jumps to the ceiling all of a sudden.
but as you look up, the entire
Holy-
ceiling is also still burnt and scorched, and it's
no one
like,
knows how he didn't get hurt.
how did he not get hurt by that? What?
Because I'm a cat. Yeah.
It's in reality what happened was when the explosion went off, it started at the ground, and he jumped up to the ceiling, and as the explosion expanded, he actually jumped past it back down to the ground. He's that fast as a cat.
Physics.
Physics. Yeah.
I take 18 damage.
You take 18 damage. The slod, we'll see. Oh, fails.
Fails his
Oh,
own
wait,
save.
he is,
Alright.
he is,
Damage.
nope, he still fails.
Oh,
he still
wow.
fails.
This slot is having a
Absolutely.
rough time. I take
However,
back my dice comment. His is
however,
worse.
he, like Ashes, is not super injured by it. So he kind of like looks around and he just goes, "What? No!" And it's Ashes' turn.
I'll be like, fucked up.
Look, my man. It's you guys already knew it was a tactic that they use.
Ash is still partially on fire.
Yep. Still
Yep.
on fire.
That's a hit. What's your right damage, by the way?
1d6.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Gotcha.
It's. I know that because that's the icon I put on.
Gotcha. Go. There's go. Thunderous clap with each of the hits. You slap.
Go.
So 16 and 19.
Okay. Anything else?
That will be in turn. Dude's a little hardy.
Get a little hardy. Matashtai.
I attempt to slash out, creating an X on his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
X-chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X chest. That's a yeah.
It's X-chest time.
He goes, "Oh, you just did the thing that I did. Ah, that's so cool."
Wow, he's so verbose now. Whoa.
And then he dies.
Wow.
Does he actually die?
Yeah, and then he dies. He actually had very little health
Guys,
left.
I reach out and create. I want to token him the card.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, so this is the first time we actually get to see this. So what happened?
Ooh.
I grasp his soul.
So do you what's her name? Do you just do like Sienna? Is that her name?
I don't know what scene it is.
Senna
Senna.
from
Senna?
League of Legends.
No. I'm not talking about that one.
Oh.
I'm talking about
I don't know what Sienna is.
Need more details.
fuck the CS:GO clone.
I don't play that game.
Valorant.
Valorant.
Valorant?
The
Latin chick. Yeah.
Oh, the Latin chick. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
The one who like pulls
Raina.
your soul.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
The Latin
Create a
chick,
little-
that's her name? That's the name we're going with, really?
Her name is Raina. Raina.
Oh, Raina. There we go. I knew there was an That's not very
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah.
I apologize. Yeah. So you know,
A
so
is
that's
usually
kind of what
A.
like I'm envisioning. Bones just kind of like reaches out, and there's just this kind of like energy that just like gets pulled out of the slot and just kind of like coalesces and hovers in the palm of your hand for a second. And then, does it like take a physical form, or do you just like absorb it?
Yeah. No, it takes a physical form. It's a little trinket.
What are your trinkets? What do they look like?
Oh, they should.
It's a little. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say it'd be really cool if all of them look like a miniature version of what you capture.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little frog skeleton.
It's like it's like you're collecting minis. Oh my god!
It's
Holy
the skeletal
shit!
version of what he killed.
It's kind of like that, but it's skeletal. Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm all about the bones.
Gotcha.
That's really
That's
cool.
my token.
That is cool. That is really cool. All right. Does anything immediately happen from that, or do you just like do that and then you have it and then you pocket it?
No, I just pocket it. It makes me better at a lot of shit, but
Okay.
Good, because you were bad at a lot of things.
Yeah, you're so bad at things.
yeah, as long as I have one, I have advantage on Constitution saving throws and Death saving throws.
Ooh.
Just by having one. Yep.
Just by having one. Yep.
Is there any way to lose them aside from you using the ability?
Nope. I have
mean-
to break it.
I mean, they're physical objects. I could take them from him.
I mean, it doesn't matter where it is. I can still destroy it.
Oh, well then, yeah. Can anyone else destroy it?
I'm sure you can. I don't know. I don't know what happens if you. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Interesting.
So no. Only I
Yeah,
can.
no, that's not a so no.
We're gonna
You
get
don't
a
get to
tower
make that
take Pongo and
choice.
steal all of your tokens.
Just kill a few more
Oh,
people
shit.
and get some more. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's not like it's a huge deal. It's that scenario of like if you're found without a token in just the right time at just the right moment, it could be bad, but otherwise it's
Phantom Rogue
All
also
right.
has 3 saving throws.
I don't get proficiency, just advantage.
everyone gets 1250 experience for the Slod ambush.
12.
Or Halaslod.
65, 925.
Halaster, get the hell out of here.
Another 20,000 to go.
Cool.
Cool.
Go.
Got.
Did you say another 20,000 to go?
Yeah, isn't it like 84,000 to the next level?
Christ.
You said 1250, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
1250.
Moist.
Christ. All right. So in this brief aftermath, right? Like little wisps of smoke are kind of like curling off of ashes. You can like puts them out, and you all can just hear like from around the corner this as Ezra is still kind of like just cut into, basically.
Ow.
You know. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I'm going.
All right, cool.
to-
That went really well.
All right, both of you come over here. I motion towards Ashes and Ezra. I'm going to start punching Ezra in the stomach.
Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
In the stomach.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta be the stomach, my man. You come, by the way, while this is happening, and Bones, you're kind of like looking around. There's a passage to the
looking around.
southwest
How you
and
doing
a
after
passage
those?
to the southeast.
I'm alert. I'm alert as fuck.
He's super alert. Guys, I ate like fried sage
another
tonight
one?
with my potatoes. I feel like it's
Am
kind of
I
like
at, like,
drugged me.
three
I'm a little
quarters? I
hyped.
can't tell what the box is.
You ate a fried steak? Is that what you said?
I slap you upside the head.
Mm.
I ate
What's a
some.
fried steak?
I ate some fried sage with
Oh.
my mashed potatoes tonight. I think it drugged me. I'm pretty fucking hype.
I heard
I
you.
walk
I heard
up.
you ate a fried steak. I was like, that's not good or good for the meat.
I walk up and I kick Ashes in the shin.
Yeah, every time you're like your instinctive
How does that not
reactions is to
hurt?
like flinch, right? Because it's like suddenly he's like punching or kicking at you, and you're like, oh shit, and you're like, wait, hey, that felt okay.
Oh
What?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So strange, so strange.
And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
karate chop your fucking wrist.
Ooh-cha!
What the fuck? I mean,
It's like
alright.
it's like a soothing massage.
Did you use all your key points there?
I mean, I got 4 left.
Damn.
Okay, well, not all. Damn, you got a lot.
And I
of
get
key
And he
all
gets
of
them
them
back
back
on
on
a
a
short
short
rest.
rest. So,
points.
like,
Damn, that's
I am
cool.
our healer now.
That's
Yeah.
the most thing I've ever heard about.
Yeah. I feel like we're not really late to the party or anything like that, but I feel like the general consensus is 5e monks are fucking dumb.
I don't know. Most people think they're very weak.
Yeah, most people think they're bad for some reason.
Most people
Yeah.
I
are
don't
dumb.
think they're bad. I think Blood Hunter is way more ridiculous. But
Sure, but I'm not. We're talking about like canon classes versus like
Sure,
homebrew
sure.
stuff.
I
like
think
for
yeah,
base
I think
classes,
they're
monks are
absolutely
kind
the
of dumb.
strongest early game. Absolutely the
Yeah.
strongest early game.
I agree with that.
But I think
well,
late
everyone
game they
looks
start
great.
to lose out compared to other things because they don't have anything that increases in scale. Like they
They're
gain
Martial arts
2d
guys.
Their
2
monk
damage.
damage does.
They gain 2 damage.
Well, I mean, they get other little bonuses here or there, though. Like, you're gonna get, Monk Smite. So,
And you have advantage on all saving throws at the next. Was that the next level or the level after it or some shit?
I
Also,
don't
stun
think
is
that's a
always
thing.
going to be useful regardless of level.
Can't be poisoned or diseased.
they're pretty good.
Paladins also have
Anyways,
that, though.
anyways,
They
moving
do.
along.
They do.
You guys, after this kind of
Sometimes they
like
even have
moment, you
permanent
take a
good and
few.
evil, but
You take a few minutes,
Always.
and Matashtai heals some of your wounds. What would you like to do now?
all right, boys. I'm definitely feeling southwest.
All right,
Alright.
let's check it out.
Damn,
Okay.
they say all right, just kind of half-heartedly. I dash down the tunnel.
He sprints after him.
It curves west, then south, then back
Does
west,
that
and
do it
then,
on the wall just to fuck with him?
and then it curves north,
Oh shit!
and then it
Hey,
curves
wait,
west, and you're like, oh.
I have PTSD as I look at this room and walk away.
Well, we haven't
Oh,
explored through this room yet.
Hey, we've been in that exact tunnel before. How the fuck did we do that?
I see my own blood on that dead Umber Hulk's claws.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right, so
Oh,
you find yourselves back in a room, back in a chamber. To reiterate, that has rubble kind of strewn around about the room. There are the corpses of 2 Umber Hulks here, and then embedded into the south wall here is a stone archway that has the hand pouring liquid from a flagon carved into its keystone.
Yeah, we haven't checked any of these 3 doors, right? Let me check.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Non-broken door first. Non-broken door. Non-broken door. Non-broken door.
Sure. Do not.
I checked the non-broken door.
Okay. You head over to it, or you just, it looks like one of your normal dwarven architecture doors. Are you just
Dude, I love normal door.
throwing it over, open?
Yeah, just I whip it open.
He whips. And then he nay.
And then he whip.
Okay. You throw the door open. You find an oddly shaped chamber beyond.
Oh, I love these rooms.
And within this room is empty,
Usually you can slip through the walls.
except for an arch embedded into the northeast wall. And carved inside the arch is a bas-relief of a feminine dwarf standing with her eyes closed. And there is a large keyhole carved into the head of a hammer that she is clutching to her chest like this.
A large keyhole, huh?
I wonder if that's the stone that we have.
Yeah. All right, so I used to mark these down on the map, like I'd actually type on the map, and I, for some reason, fell out of the habit of doing that, and I need to start doing that again.
Okay, I mean, sure, yeah. Does the stone thing fit in it? The big ass stone key? I try and fit it in.
I think I have that, don't
All right, well, I let Matt try and fit it in.
I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna fit
I
it.
said, Matt, let me get that big stone key thing.
All right, I pull out a bag and I'm like, here you go.
Now I try and fit it in.
Like a glove.
Yo!
And then you actually see this archway, everything around this female dwarf goes silvery, so that you could step. It's large enough to where you could step to the left or right of her to go through, but she actually remains standing there.
She's like in the actual. Oh, I thought she was.
Yeah,
like
she's actually carved into the wall of the archway. So she's standing there, but her eyes now are open, and they're the same silver hue as the magical portal itself.
Oh, that's real creepy.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Well, no idea where this goes. So,
Well, maybe she goes. Well, I'm trying to think. What level did we find?
We got the stone on the third floor.
I thought it was the second. No, it was the first. No, yeah, it was the second. We got it from Rat Boy, right? From on the second.
But the Rusky is also on second level.
Well, this level has 8,000 gates. Clearly, that's not a rule.
Sure, but it feels but it feels weird. So if this is the hub, to have two portals both going to the hub.
We were
From one
supposed to
level.
find the other part of this on 5, right? That's what the legend said. It said find the other half of me on.
Others on the third floor.
I don't
There's
remember
something
any
about
legend,
It was
so-
okay. Hold on, I wrote it down. They said something like, well, I think I wrote it down. It was like find the other half of me on some bullshit.
It was with the Murloc type folk.
No, maybe.
Oh, that was on.
It was not. It was with the rat people. The
That's-
rat people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
wasn't
that's where
it?
we got the key. But he told us the gate was somewhere, and it led to the hidden holds, which is where we are.
I could have swore there was some bullshit that said
We're on the
find
lost
my other
level, not
half
the hidden
in
hole.
in Slither Swamp. Like
That's
or something
the hidden
like
holds. That's another name for the lost level. Sorry.
that. Oh,
Yeah, they're the same, Mitch.
I thought Slither Swamp was 5. Slither something.
Yeah, Slither Swamp is 7 through 9, somewhere in that range.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, I didn't write it down, so it is what it is. I could have swore I wrote it down. Oh, key inscription. Meet me on the lost level. Find my twin in Slither Swamp. There you go. I wrote it down.
Nice note taken. Good job.
Thanks.
So this goes deeper.
I thought Slither Swamp was 5.
Slither Swamp was 7 to 9, like I just said.
What is 5?
5 is the Willowwood.
Oh, well. All right. So probably goes
As
down.
I'm just consulting my little journal that I've been.
Sure.
Okay, can I take the key out? Can I have that back?
Well, at this point, as you're all kind of like talking, the portal. It's been about a minute. The portal closes, and you see the key ejects just a little bit from the hammer itself, and the dwarven lady's eyes close.
Dope. All right, take that out. Put it back in Matt's bag.
Yep.
Open up the bag.
Because of your freakishly high perception,
I am freakishly high perception.
as you are removing the key, you realize
I love
that,
real life.
interestingly enough, this is actually a lock. Like, you can see now within there is a locking mechanism that you could potentially pick if need be.
Oh.
Though it looks incredibly intricate.
I mean, I already have the key. I don't.
So if we lose the key, you could still possibly use this gate.
No, let's try really hard not to do that, though.
I mean, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna try not to.
I will say, the key seemed pretty stuck fast while the portal was active.
I don't know what that means.
That means we'll have to leave it behind to use it.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Oh, come to think of it, I don't understand how this key left the floor. Well, maybe it's because this is the Nexus. Because is 3's key or no 4's key stayed behind, right? The when we tried to kick him, all those statues. All right, well, guess we'll find out later. I put it back in Matt's bag.
Okay.
Not all portals are created equal.
Does does someone have a master portal list and what causes them to open? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Your sorcerer historian is keeping notes, I believe.
I shut the door.
Okay.
And I mark it with a sweet cat face.
Cat face.
Nice,
All right.
Nice. The Skull Takers could really make a killing if they found this level and start working through portals, find their way to other areas.
Yeah, they're
all
all
crazy.
infested with the Shadow of the Mountain.
Make
the
a killing.
giant shadow of the market, though.
Sure, but
the shadow.
Maybe it would make them more powerful.
Yeah, but maybe it'll make them insane.
You mean more insane?
They're pretty sane. They're the most sane goblins we've met yet.
Fair. Okay. Let's check
Ashes,
the rooms.
you're kind of like standing in the doorway of the other room, and you can see into this large chamber. It is. This room contains the remnants of a smashed table, a stone sink, a stone cabinet. Scattered across the floor are dented and bent pots, pans, and utensils, most of which are also covered in a thin patina. And there is a rusted water pump sitting in the northwest corner of the room in a little shallow basin.
Cool. There doesn't seem to be anything of note in here. Just stuff.
Stuff? I love stuff. Is it cool stuff?
No.
Oh, I leave then. I hate bullshit stuff.
Sometimes I wonder if you guys are becoming complacent and just taking all of my descriptions at face value. It's like, oh, he would have said if there was anything interesting.
No, being real, unless there's like shinies, and it's just like mundane shit. I'm like, I'm not about to go stick my foot in whatever trap is here. If like nothing.
I'll be honest, I was distracted, so I missed a lot of the description.
You're fine.
It's like a.
There's. I don't feel like that's not me saying like you guys have missed something. That's just me saying like sometimes it feels like you guys are just like, oh, this is mundane description. We don't care. Oh, this is this stuff. This stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's like you get.
I don't think you're wrong.
It's like you get more impassioned when there's something that you're.
If you describe rooms that seems to have what seems to be like a throne that seems to be white, you'll get our attention.
I think everyone's ears will perk up at that.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the white throne.
Finally.
All right. Bones and Ashes begin to head down the western hall, turns northward, and you find yourself.
Yeah, I have a great feeling about Northwest. I think it leads directly back to our own place. Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Oh
You
yeah.
find yourself having reconnected this kind of like tangled maze of hallways.
Oh hey, this is that one room. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where we are.
So, where would you like to venture to now?
So there was an eastern door out of the statue room, wasn't there?
The statue room. Yes. Yes, there was.
Do you want to check that out quick?
Yeah, let's go. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't remember which way to get there.
Okay, so you guys
This way. Follow me.
head east,
Southeast. Yes, I have arrived.
head east, and then south. And as you enter into this room, you begin to hear that.
Yo, where's that coming from?
All right, there's gotta be something with that.
Ezra pulls out his book and starts ritually casting detect magic.
I
Okay, that's gonna take 10 minutes. What do you
I
guys
am
want to
your
do?
champion.
I'm the hand of the king.
Blue hand comes out of the wall.
Just bitch slaps
Literally
him.
engulfs you and pulls you into the stone.
Just like, I am done with your shit.
Not again.
I run over and grab his trinket before he fades into stone. Cool.
Yeah, it's like that, like the little jeweled frog in Guardians of the Galaxy, except made of bone.
I kind of like, part of me wishes you would have done like a charm bracelet, but it has like little things for each of them.
Jingle, jingle,
Okay.
jingle.
So
Planning on that.
nothing, no other plans. While Ezra casts detect magic.
Obviously these things are hollow, but like that's not enough reason for me to break open the statue from bygone eras.
I mean, to tell you what, while he's doing that, I wanna just grab one. Just see if I can get a little Jimmy Jam out of it.
I'm gonna help him out just to make sure it doesn't fall on
You
him.
begin to. It's tough. It's arduous because the things they're hollow, but they're still heavy. But you're able to pull this thing out of its alcove.
Oh, it actually like isn't cemented down, huh?
No, it's
That's
not.
interesting.
Okay, cool. I'll
And they're all identical?
Yep.
I'll
Everywhere.
check out the cavite that we pulled it out of.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation
I'm gonna
check.
I'm gonna go back to the tapestry. So it shows Malaire fighting what we assume to be a bullet, right?
I thought we were talking about Trapinch from Pokemon.
Is he
Dragon turtle.
facing a specific direction, or like?
So the tapestry hanging on the southern wall depicts an arena with 4 entrances, a dwarf standing at each one. In the center of the arena, a regal dwarven figure battles against a huge shelled creature.
A dwarf at each entrance. What if we moved a dwarf to each entrance?
Ashes, as you're kind of like looking around this little alcove that you pulled the statue from, there's a discolored mark from where the statue was compared to everything else around it. But other than that, there's nothing in here.
They were hiding a circle under.
Are they in front of the entrance?
On the tapestry? Yeah, they're all kind of like standing in, like, right in front of the entrances. Like they're guarding the entrances.
Do you think it would probably take 10 minutes to move all 4 of them to the entrances?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna help, so I'll help him move. Like, you guys opposed to this?
Oh, whatever. Let's do it. I will move one by myself.
As Ezra is reading his, ritually casting his book, I'm gonna move him over into a corner. I'm just gonna pick him up and just.
Oh, do you let yourself get moved to the corner, Ezra, or were you happy in the center?
Sure.
Okay. I was gonna move you over to this one. I feel like this
okay.
one's safer.
I'm fine with that.
That feels like a safer corner.
I'm trusting your instincts.
As I walk away, give you a quick tap on the head.
Pat.
So, oof. It is as you guys are kind of like fitting the last statue in. Ezrah, you finish casting your detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
This entire time, right? The entire time it's just been
Really motivates you to move the statues.
and after the fourth statue, Ashes and Matashtai, you're sweating. Like it is tough. In fact, both of you roll me athletics checks. The DC is going to be low. It's going to be an 8. But this is just to see if you fail miserably. Okay, you do not, right? None of you like pull a muscle or you know anything like that. While
we're tired at the end, we're just like, ugh.
That last statue is legitimately like, you regret. Holy shit!
On fire.
Like, oh my god.
Jeremy, wouldn't that be a Constitution saving throw?
No. Nice try though. Ezra,
do you want to fight?
You finish casting detect magic. This whole fucking room lights up like a fucking Christmas tree. The air is magical here. You can see like it's almost as if you start to see like sound waves of the crowd cheering. You should just see these of magic just kind of like floating in the air. Each of the statues is kind of like radiating magic, and all at once, the center of the room is this bright beacon of transmutation magic. And as he finishes this, and as the last statue goes in place, there's this click, and suddenly that muted is tenfold screaming in your ears, and around the room, Ashes, Ezrah, Matashtai, Bones. That's Ezra.
What the fuck?
There is, and this is fucking hilarious.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not.
It's fucking hilarious.
Is it?
I protest much.
I like hilarious.
You see this immense gray-shelled creature with gaps missing and bones hanging out.
Oh, I deleted my token. I'm sorry.
Up, just leap out of the solid stone floor. Sequence. You see the middle of the floor, the middle of the room's floor begin to kind of like to break away, and this large hole begin to form, and then this creature kind of like moves up and jumps out of it, and as it does, it lands in front of Ezra.
I was right.
And
I'm sorry I put you in a corner, Ezra. I thought you'd be safer there.
I trust in you.
oh my god. This thing basically like jumps and dive bombs you, Ezra. I need you to roll a DC 16 strength or dexterity, your choice, saving throw.
Jeremy, I deleted myself. Can you undelete me?
You fool!
I think you can drag your own token.
Yeah, you should be able to drag your own token.
It did not work. I tried.
Okay. What? Oh. Helps if I put you on the right layer. Boom. Alright. Did I get I need my DC 16 strength or dexterity saving throw from Ezra.
2 things I am fantastic at, boys.
And here's the other thing. Yeah, there are legitimately now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There are statues blocking in each of the
Thank you. I was trying to copy paste, but it wouldn't let me.
each of the entrances into the room.
Victory or death.
So you basically made your own arena. Oh my goodness. Also, there's one in the center of there's a hole in the center of the thing. All right. Ezrah, nice 21. Okay, here, let me flip on some battle theme music. Everyone can select their token and roll initiative. And Ezra.
I love the idea of Ezra like sitting there casting a spell.
I
I did it! Closes the book. Cool.
Ezra, fortunately, you are not knocked prone by this immense creature landing on you.
That is fortunate.
And odd. That means you take half of the following damage. So half of 13 as the undead creature slams into you, right? You're just bludgeoned. But then you're also slashed. You see all these like little serrations across its body that also cut into you as they slam into you.
-8.
So, okay.
14 total.
And you would be pushed. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Because you can't be pushed. Okay, so you're fine. You in theory, like, you might have gotten slammed into the wall behind you, but you're able to kind of like maneuver to where you kind of like get hit up against the wall, but it doesn't hurt you any. Okay. Then it just kind of like opens its mouth right in front of you, and it looks like it's roaring at you, right, Ezra? But there's no sound that comes out of you. You just see the inside of this thing is just desiccation, dried skin, loose, just bone and shell.
Yeah, I love bone.
Jeremy, I have a mechanics question. And
7.
it's mostly impacted by my recent playthrough of Bravely Default. Does healing magic hurt undead things in 5e? I can't remember.
No.
That was an old, like, advanced
It doesn't
D&D.
heal them.
Is
Not-
there a
not traditionally
possibility that it does in your game? Because I'll try it. I'll give it a try.
Do you guys know in Final Fantasy Tactics, vampire just makes you go and try and make other people vampires?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's honestly one of the
I'm
best
gonna try it.
things
I'm gonna
in
see what
the game.
happens. I'm gonna try and
I experienced
healing
that
hand this
earlier.
boy.
Okay.
Oh, also, if your whole team is vampires, you lose.
Game over.
In case anyone wanted to know that.
Yes, if your whole team is vampires, it's game over.
I feel like Jay showed me a video of something like that.
It wasn't a video; it was a clip from the Twitch channel that has the battle arena.
Yeah.
And it was just a plague spreading across the two teams.
And actually, I think now is probably a good time for us to go ahead and take our break. When we get back, we will fight this undead bullet. Bullet?
Bullet.
Bullet?
That was actually one of my better attempts versus Marquis Edmund.
So, we will see you all shortly. I'm gonna die!
Bye-bye!
Bye,
You
everybody!
guys first, Jeremy or Ezra?
Click the button.
Hell.